study 9th standard ICSE English Literature Story 2, The Old Man at the Bridge, written by Ernest Hemingway. Now, Ernest Hemingway might have used his personal experiences prior to and during Second World War to form this fictional story. This is a first-person account of a narrator who is not the writer. The narrator is an army scout from the Republicans group. His job is to cross the pontoon bridge across the Ebro River and check the advancement of the fascist army. So the setup or the background of this story is the Spanish Civil War, which was being fought between the fascist group and the Republican group. Fascism is a form of government focusing on one leader controlling all the powers across the nation, a bit like dictatorship. So here we see that the old man who resided in San Carlos had to walk 12 kilometers to reach the pontoon bridge floating on the Ebro River and escape to safety. And he did it reluctantly because he was very attached to the only family he had, that is his pet animals, which included 2 goats, 1 cat and 8 pigeons. He was the last person to leave San Carlos, and that too at the insistence of the officer there, who warned him against the approaching army, that is the fascists. And so he had no choice to walk so much despite being 76 years old. And all he could think about was how safe would the animals be. He did not have any strong desire to live. In fact, he felt guilty for having abandoned his animals. This is quite ironical because on one hand we see man's cruelty against man during war, and on the other hand we see man's love for his fellow beings or for fellow animals. Now this army scout returned to the bridge after having checked the progress of the approaching fascists, and he was surprised to see this 76-year-old man with grey-rimmed spectacles and looking quite weak and tired still sitting. So he started speaking with him out of concern. He told him that there was a truck filled with the migrants who were going to Barcelona and he should join them. But he said that he knows nobody in Barcelona. The soldier was kind enough to inquire more about him. He was glad that he got an opportunity to speak his heart out, and he narrated his entire ordeal of how he had to leave San Carlos, leaving behind his pet animals. The soldier tried to reassure him that the animals would be safe, especially the pigeons because the dove cages were kept open by him, and even the cat would be able to take care of himself when the attack starts. And yet, the old man was worried about the goats. Now there is a lot of symbolism here. The goats represent the innocent citizens of an area which are caught in the crossfire of war. Even if they don't support any particular politics, yet they have to sacrifice their lives and property in the war which is declared by the powers. In fact, even this old person declared that he had no affiliation with either party, and yet he had to suffer. So this shows the cruelties of war, hence this is an anti-war story. Clearly, the soldier wanted to convince him to cross the river, but he failed to do so. He was disappointed and he had to go back to his work. Now the bridge is a symbol for his old life and his new life, which is filled with uncertainty, and that is why he doesn't want to cross it. The soldier realizes that the old man's fate is sealed and there is no escape for him. Ironically, this event took place on an Easter Sunday. Easter, the day of resurrection of Jesus Christ as per Christianity. But people were dying on that day. The only good luck which the soldier could think about as far as the old man is concerned is that, first of all, the cat will be able to take care of himself. And the second fact was that on that day, the sky was overcast with dark clouds. So at least the fighter planes won't be sent by the fascist army and the aerial attack won't happen on that day. Hi students, this is AJ sir. If you like this video, press the like button. If you would like to enroll for my online test series or online lectures, email me or message me on Instagram. Check the description for more information.